let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So this devil situation, jumping from person to person. First he was in Johnny, well Marlena, not Johnny, not Allie. Who next? Chanel. And not to mention on top of it, we got Andre back for 10 seconds. Basically to sign Johnny name in blood with this contract, whatever it was. I really didn't get that part of the story or saw how that made any sense, but okay, I guess something to do with this movie. I'm guessing that's what the contract and signing it in blood and all that, and have Andre be the devil's, helper all of a sudden. I didn't get it. I didn't understand that scene at all. I said, okay, Andre's back. Andre back. Cool. I'm happy to see him. But to come back as the devil's helper and sign Johnny name in blood and basically telling him, I'm gonna be taking care of you, not the devil. The devil got other plans. I'm here to deal with you. I didn't get it. So is Andre gonna be around for a while, or that was just a little quick 2-second scene, or was this Johnny final scene before they write him on off, or for a while? Somebody help me out with that Johnny situation in that scene, because I didn't get it at all, and I didn't see where it made any sense at to me personally saying. Um, Basically the devil here to kill, steal, and destroy all of a sudden. He then broke up Allie and Chanel. So they didn't have no business being together anyways in the first place. So I can't say that I won't miss that relationship or see where that relationship would go. It really didn't need to happen. Basically, Chanel had the brother, now she to the twins. So it was kind of nasty it was kind of nasty with me looking at it. So I I'm really not gonna miss that situation or that relationship because it shouldn't have happened in the first place. The devil got his hands in everybody pot I seen. I just want to know, is he gonna last the whole 8 months for the baby come out? I'm just waiting to see. He close, very close, but we gonna see who body he gonna jump in next once he done with Allie and, basically done destroying Allie life at this point. Um, Chad got the shock of his life once he realized EJ was out. And Chad, why you still mad at EJ? I'm not getting the hostility towards EJ. Basically, they told you that when EJ that kissed Abigail, and it's because the little situation you and Lucas then sought him. Oh, I totally forgot about that until just now. That's why you still a little pissed. That's Lucas' situation. You want to be protecting Lucas, and Lucas supposed to be protecting you, but Lucas somewhere out of town. That's why you scared about that situation. See, you might have got covered with the whole, the files on the computer, on the mirror. See, you might have got away with that, but there's another extra layer. Yeah, the setup with the EJ and the files on the computer, but if Lucas snapped, y'all both going down because y'all both lied and you lied on the stands. Oh, that's why I figured it out. That's why you pissed. That's why you mad, and that's why you got to hold a little bit of hostility when it comes towards your brother. Because I forgot and I thought about it. I said, yeah, you don't want this Lucas situation to come out. Basically, you help Lucas get away with a crime, and in the eyes of the law, you gonna get some type of punishment. I'm just wondering, is you gonna have the balls to tell your wife this, or she gonna have to find out or she gonna have to find out the hard way. Once stuff start kicking off, I wonder if you gonna have the balls to tell your wife now, or you gonna make her wait the stuff get a little sticky for you. And you might up doing some jail time or doing some jail time, might be doing some prison staying. I'm wondering when you gonna tell you was about to tell her today that I said he ain't got the balls. He really don't. Cause even Abigail was confused on Okay, you know he didn't kiss me. You know he didn't force himself on me. Why are you still mad at your brother? Even she said, why you still holding that towards your brother when you know it wasn't him? So I'm wondering how long you gonna hold on to this and how you gonna get yourself out of this now. The filing and the little fake files, yeah, that's covered. But now what you gonna do when they play with this a little bit more and find out that EJ, you know he free now, they gonna want somebody for Sammy's kidnapping. So what you gonna do then? Chad, I advise you to get it on out now. And you can't tell your wife what you did. Who else can you tell? So if I was you, Chad, I would have told her right then and there. Right then and there. You hiding things just like Shawn in trouble now with Belle for hiding that he actually slept with Jan. But we finna get to that in a few seconds though. But Chad, the best thing you can do is come clean. And whatever happened with the Lucas situation, if you get some jail time or you end up getting in a little trouble or end up having a little oopsie daisy, just know your wife's gonna be there to protect you. And Abigail, you had me scared for you. Out of all the stuff the devil done did to everybody, I didn't want you to get tangled up in that devil mess. And you kind of scared me when you went to that Demara crypt, when you followed them footsteps. And I said, Lord, please don't let this woman open this door and see Johnny hanging up there. Lord, please don't let her. Because we know Abigail done been through a lot with her life. We know Abigail ain't been through the ringer. She don't need the devil on her back riding her like he doing John and Chanel and Allie them. That's the last thing she need. Her husband can't much come clean with her with the stuff he done did. Now what makes you think she can handle the devil? That's what I'm saying. I'm glad Chad stopped you and you didn't get involved in that. Because I would actually hate for that to happen to you and he end up jumping into you and then you end up messing up your life and whoo, I didn't want that for you. We already can't get past the three Abigails. So we don't want no redo of that, even though that was kind of fun for me. We don't want no more redos of that. And we don't need you popping out a fourth Gabi with a Y and the EY and the TY. We don't need no more of them. Leave them Gabbies where they at now. That was crazy enough. I enjoyed them, but leave them Gabbies where they at. We don't want no parts of them. I got my women perspective on the Shawn and Belle situation. Do she really have a point of being mad at Shawn because he basically didn't tell her that we slept together? She thought she thought she stopped them in time and they didn't have sex. You basically call them in bed, Bella. I don't know how you couldn't assume or not assume that they actually did the do. That's what threw me off. And if they naked in bed or half naked in bed, that can only mean one or two things. Something happened or something didn't happen. I'm not understanding why you mad at him about this situation. And from my perspective, I understand where she coming from with being mad at him, saying that he didn't tell her that they had sex. You caught them in bed together. What other did a man had to come out and write it in code or do sign language for you to figure out that they had sex and not Jan throwing it in your face that she pregnant from Shawn? And she just lost me with the way she acted with that whole situation because most women would have jumped in that bed and would have been beating Shawn and Jan behind. The way you sat there so calm and politely, and Shawn sitting up there with his hand caught in the cookie jar, and you didn't realize or caught on that they may or may not win as far as you thought they win. I don't understand why he had to explain that to you. That's what part that I'm not getting. We can understand that Shawn didn't realize that was you. Like I said, I even got on his behind about that, about how you didn't know that was your wife and wasn't your wife. You should know what your wife like. You should know what your wife dislike. You should know how she reacted to your touch. You having sex with her. You should know all that, Shawn. And the fact that you didn't catch none of that or realize something was off, that's shame on you. I'm with her on that. However, having the baby and all that, I think that's unforgivable in my point. But then again, Shawn did make a point while he was throwing in your face the Phillip situation. He kind of had points there. I got to give it to him. Y'all have been through a lot, including with Phillip helping and she and Phillip and all that situation. So while you nailing him to the cross, he's really a victim in this situation because he was dumb and naive not to know that that wasn't you in that bed. Second of all, if he would have touched you and you ain't do your number when he touched you or kissed, you should have known something was off, Shawn. So I can't give you a pass too hard because you're not going to tell me a woman that look just like Belle is in your bed. You should know your wife's scent, smell, you should know everything about her. You should know how your wife touch you. And if a woman wearing a mask or whatever, you should know your wife and not your wife. Y'all been married and been together long enough for you not to know your wife touch, your wife smell, the way your wife kiss you, the way your wife look at you, and all the stuff Jan was saying and how she was stumbling and didn't have nothing to say when you asked her this. You should have called on sooner rather than later before you even jumped in bed. So Shawn, I got to get in your behind about that. And I got to be on Belle's side about that. Now, I'm not on Belle's side when it comes to did they have sex or did they not have sex, because they was obvious in bed. They was either getting to it or they already did it. Now, the pregnancy part, that's kind of hard, and I'm staying out of that one. If it was me and I was Belle and you slept with somebody that looked like me, and now all of a sudden this the crazy woman that been stalking me basically my whole life, and now I got to deal with crazy and a baby, I think I'm signing the divorce papers. No offense. I don't care how much love I strong. Could you imagine dealing with Jen alone? And now she got a toy. A toy she can throw in my face. Oh, I need Shawn over here immediately. Something wrong with you. Know how you petty women are. You know how petty women can be. You know how petty women. You know how petty women are. You know how some women can be petty with the baby. Have the whole baby in front of your face, dangling in front of your face. You can't say nothing because you know she got a baby with your husband and she gonna need some of your husband time too, just like you gonna need some of your, like you require your, like I said, the baby gonna require too much attention and with Jan, and you know she gonna exploit every moment. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. I'm signing the divorce papers. I couldn't and I wouldn't. Jen is enough. She didn't stalk me my whole entire life. And this one moment she got a chance to finally have sex with Shawn and she actually got away with it and got a baby in prison. And you think she ain't finna have fun with that situation? If y'all don't think, if y'all don't see that Jan finna load up all the minutes on her phone and call Shawn and harass Shawn about the sonograms and all that while she in prison, then y'all delusional. Then she finna have fun with this situation, knowing that she got Shawn in her beck and call. Oh, the sonogram came in today. Oh, you need to go. Oh, I need prenatal vitamins. She finna exploit the living, you know what, out of Shawn and Belle marriage, and you know she is. You see, she couldn't wait to tell Belle. She sent Belle down there to the prison, and you don't think she gonna... See, I got to sign in the divorce papers. I'm sorry, I wouldn't give her that much power. No, I wouldn't give her that much power to say she broke us up and now she can have him. I just to be out of it. Mm-mm. I couldn't and I wouldn't. You've been stalking me. You've been stalking and harassing me my whole entire life. Now you finally got an advantage over me, and you finna be exploiting this baby. Mm-mm. And watch, just so conveniently, if she do have the baby, she gonna have one of her relatives probably gonna get the baby to one of her relatives, or somehow she might end up getting out. And like I said, I see that being so messy and so exploited and so used and played with. We see this in real life. Now we got to see a crazy person do this. I don't think so. Belle, if I was you, I'll log out. I log out to the baby turn 18, to the child 18. I tell Shawn I'll see you in 18 years. I'm sorry. I couldn't and I wouldn't. EJ and the Clyde situation. That situation finna get crazy. You see EJ over there telling Clyde, look, you get away, I got a whole lot of money for you. All I just need you to do is get away from Salem. Clyde said, I ain't leaving. I got a grandson or a granddaughter. It ain't happening. I'm not leaving. So you know what's going to come next. EJ offered you money. You didn't want the money. Not EJ finna try to force your behind now, and he finna try anything and everything, even if he got to get you in a little bit of trouble to send you back to prison. EJ finna do something to get you away from Salem. Watch what I tell you. And you know Clyde ain't gonna back down, and he might be fooling Ben and Sierra that he changed. He here for the grandbaby. He wanna be here and be a grandfather. He got them fooled, but he ain't got me fooled. It's only a little inch that Clyde might take. But other than that, Clyde gonna be fighting back. We already know him. We already see it. Gwen, this Gwen and this Renee situation, you know what? I saw the syringe switch in my head before it even much happened. I knew that Gwen was not fit to let this situation happen the way it was gonna happen. I knew sooner or later her clock was turning, her gears were turning in her head, and I knew she was gonna find a way to interfere in this situation and not let it happen. You know Gwen is a fighter. She got Xander. She should be happy, but she can't be happy now that Sarah Renee back in town. So what does she do? Oh, she just switched syringes and hope for the best. I saw that happening or saw some type of interference with her. I was just waiting for the win. That's it. That's all. I was supposed to do this video Wednesday, but I said I'll wait. I was waiting for her to interfere. I saw it coming. I knew she was going to do something, but switch syringes and hope for the best. Didn't she just give Sarah the same medicine that Chad already got and was going to be given to her if Maggie agreed to it anyways? Or is this drug to make her more crazier? It's supposed to make her more crazy. And right now, when Megan went in there before the end of Wednesday episode, she was talking like a baby. So maybe Gwen won this round, I guess. We have to wait and see where this drug go and how crazy or if Sarah really bad. She said, of course I'm Sarah. You my mom. You sounding like a little child. So it's not looking good. Either way, Gwen, you just made it 10 times worse for yourself. Even though you don't want it to happen and want Sarah to get her memory, guess what? That's only going to make Xander run behind her 10 times more harder. So while you thinking you was helping yourself trying to hold on to a man, you just made your situation 10 times more harder. I don't know what you expected when you did that syringe switch. I don't know what you was aiming for or hoping for, but you just made Xander run behind her 10 times what he was running behind her now. So you just messed up your situation. And the situation with Gwen and Gabi at the bar, that situation was hilarious. Um, I'm glad y'all was able to have, a nice little conversation over cocktails. Y'all realize y'all are the same person and y'all act the same way. And basically, I guess Gwen gave you a little pep talk to go talk to Jake, and that didn't turn out the way you was expecting it to turn out to be. Basically, you got pissed, wanting to attack Ava, asking Ava why she there at Jake garage like you had any right, or like you could talk, or run somebody's room on garage or whatever that is. Like you was coming up as a total hypocrite after you then almost slept with that boy nephew, and you basically outs that boy because the devil fooled you and rolled your back. Now you looking like a dummy. Now you trying to stop yourself from looking like an even bigger fool because you lost a man you really love, but you got that seat, so now you don't care. So yeah, but just have fun. That's all I can tell you. Just have fun. Just enjoy that chair while it's still warm. Keep it warm for EJ, because I don't see Chad getting that chair. Hopefully, we'll speed up the Lucas and Chad situation, because Lucas a little bit too quiet for me, and I don't like quiet, especially for when he holding people hostage and kidnapping people. Then want to blame it on the next person and excuse him. And Kate might deal with that little Brady attitude of his, but I ain't dealing with it. He need to come on back to Salem and pay for what he done did. Holding people hostage and stuff, then want to throw it on the next person for he can have sin, man. So I'm waiting for that to come out at this point, and that's about it, y'all. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.